South Park has the best songs from any animated show that I have seen. I even like them more than Family Guy's songs. There are tons of them, and most of them are home runs. Anyway, the rules. No songs from the movie are allowed. So no Kyle's Mum's a Bitch, It's Easy MK, Blame Canada, and just nothing from the movie. The movie is a musical, so it just felt a bit unfair to include it. The song also has to be original to the show or be a parody. So unfortunately the rule of no cover songs means there's no Heat of the Moment, no Poker Face, and no I Swear, which is my favourite cover. I know certain cover songs have some additional lyrics or changes, but I usually don't consider the changes big enough for them to be applicable for this list.
I've got a ring on my finger to remind me what I cannot do.
I basically know nothing about the Jonas Brothers, but I think I can get the gist of them from the episode this song is in. This song is just more good for an episode that's already good, and I know it's immature for my main reason to like this song to be.
Bye bye.
But the way he says it kills me every time. Plus I always like songs in animated shows that don't make the episode come to a halt.
What I cannot do. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. I'm gonna jack it where the sun always shines. He's gonna jack it. Been spreading the word and now I need to ease my mind.
It feels kind of wrong to rank this one so low. This isn't the song that made the bullying episode Butterballs so fantastic. No, for me that was definitely Make Bullying Kill Itself. That song is not on here. It's a great song, but it's not in my top 10. Jacking It in San Diego definitely adds to the episode, but not as significantly as Make Bullying Kill Itself. The reason Jacking It in San Diego is on here over the other song is because of how catchy it is. I also believe this song stands on its own without the episode far better than Make Bullying Kill Itself. This is one of those songs you'll find yourself humming randomly at inappropriate times or just flat out singing for no apparent reason. It's very catchy to say the least, and is just some extra sweet icing on top of an already delicious cake of an episode. I'm not a big fan of icing. It's a metaphor, you get the point.
Jagging it, jagging it, jagging it, jack. Spanking it, spanking it, smacking it, smack. He's about to jag it. Jagging it, jagging it, jagging it. Whacking, whacking, spank, whang, spanking it, whack. I heard there is no Christmas in the silly Middle East. No trees, no snow, no Santa Claus. They have different religious beliefs. They believe in Muhammad and not in our holiday.
Spoiler alert, Country Gone is not on the list. Mr. Garrison is a character that if you don't agree with his beliefs, then he will throw shit at you. Sometimes literally. He's also a hypocrite because he doesn't give a shit about what he believes in, as he often changes his mind out of pettiness.
Come on, everybody, let's get some queers and some trucks and have us a good old-fashioned fag drag.
Needless to say, this is a great song of Mr. Garrison being incredibly discriminative all around the world. And what a better time for discrimination than Christmas. I think my morals behind Christmas may be warped.
Now it's Christmas bonus and all you atheists too. Merry f***ing Christmas to you. Thank you, Mr. Head.
'Cause you gotta do what you wanna do. Don't let nothing get in your way. Chase your dream every day. True, girl, you know it's true.
This song feels as disconnected from the world as the people that keep people in their basement. Of course, I mean that in the sense that the lyrics are nonsensical and don't really connect with each other. The lyrics are just there for the sake of rhyming with other lyrics. They make sense when paired with the episode, as most songs in the episode only loosely get their point across when taken literally. Which is kind of the point. When looking for a deeper meaning, although hardly deep, it's obviously a riff on High School Musical. Shocker! The boys feel the need to break out into song to not become the least popular kids in school. Just as it's no longer popular to do so. It's hilarious seeing them make asses out of themselves, and it's always great to see Cartman being open about being a bigot.
As long as what you wanna do is what everybody wants you to. Blue, baby, buy some glue. Just in case of what you're doing. Hey, guy. Hey, guy. And glue. Everyone likes me and thinks I'm great in my safe space.
My safe space.
Almost every episode of South Park Season 19 made fun of PC culture, the one possible exception being You're Not Yelping. This season to me was a masterpiece, and both the Safe Space song and the Yelp song are amazing. Not only does this song introduce one of the best one-off characters from all of South Park, Reality, it also does what South Park does best and makes fun of some celebrities. Those things mixing in with joking about social justice warriors. Oh, South Park, you won my heart the moment the song started. So why did I rank it this low? Even though I think the singing itself and the comedy are nearly perfected with this song, I'm not a big fan of the tune.
Bulletproof windows. Troll safe doors. My safe space. That was nice. I'm gonna make it right. I'm gonna take a little time and set things straight. Make it right. I'm paying for my sins and it sure feels great.
Cartman is a turd. No, he's worse. Cartman is a sack of shit. He is such an awful human being, it's insane. This song is Cartman trying to redeem himself for all his previous terribleness with song and gift baskets. Cartman trying to be nice is a concept that will always be funny to me. Hey, at least this time he didn't just put on a sweater.
That's not being nice. That's just putting on a nice sweater.
This time he had gift baskets.
Make it right. Gonna make it right, girl. I got to have you love it tonight. I've been feeling sad. I've been being sad. Can't talk to my mom. Don't even have a dad.
Ah, Cartman, you lovable, hateable, arsehole monster, you. In this song, yes, I'm counting this rap as a song. In this rap, Cartman is desperate for attention or he will kill himself. He's not at all threatening to do it just for attention. He's not at all doing it for attention, knowing that if anyone calls him out on it, then they will be hated for saying so, even though he really is threatening to kill himself just for attention. I could genuinely see Cartman killing himself just to make others feel bad with no other reasoning behind it. But here he is threatening to kill himself just for attention. Cartman raps his arse off in this Logic parody, trying to get people to pay attention to him a day after a bunch of kids die by tweet-reading drivers. Good tune, bloody blah, it's on here because it's hilarious.
I am going to kill myself unless you all start taking it seriously. Eric, please don't die.
Come on. I've been so lonely, girl. I've been so sad and down. Couldn't understand why haters joked around.
Oh, Kanye, somehow you got 2 episodes on you. Even though the second one was kind of more on the non-scene Kim than you. After a whole episode of Kanye being driven insane by a joke that he, a lyrical motherfucking genius, didn't understand, the episode ends with him accepting his fate as a gay fish. The song feels very Kanye, right down to that auto-tune. It probably feels like Kanye because the song is a parody of Heartless by said singer. This song parody nailed it, and so did the whole episode. The ego, perfect. The voice, pretty good. The writing, genius.
Motherfucking genius!
Just well done to this song. But there are a couple of songs that I prefer.
Motherfucking gay fish. I'm a fish, yo. Going on a gay fish. Now I'm where I belong, girl.
What has happened to this place? I don't recognize it anymore.
Who's the one character from South Park that can make singing a heavily prejudiced / discriminatory based song funnier than Mr.Garrison? That's right, kids, Cartman being discriminatory during song. The episode around the song is decent but nothing special. The song, on the other hand, is something very special. The fact that Cartman refuses to admit that he is the minority because the minorities have to be the black and brown people is hilarious. This song is the perfect song of Cartman being racist and just getting pissed off. There have been other songs like that, but none with as good of a tune and as clever lyrics. This song encapsulates Cartman perfectly to me. A bigot that's stupid but smart, who's funny to the audience, who also has a shockingly good singing voice.
God, I'm asking, please, get all of these minorities out of my water park.
Let's just go down a quick list of songs that didn't quite make it. Since there are so many songs I want to at least mention, I'm going to structure this part of the video slightly differently than I normally do. To get a huge chunk of them out of the way, the following songs didn't make it due to just getting beat out by tough competition. Those songs are Dreidel Dreidel Dreidel, Wendy's Audition Song, Montage, The Ballad of Lemmy Winks, Faith Plus One, the entire album, Queef Free, Make Bullying Kill Itself, and Where Has My Country Gone? The next set of songs didn't make it because in my opinion, they're a little too short. These aren't necessarily the shortest songs, but the songs that I feel would have been better if they were just a little longer. Those songs are Poo Choo Train and My Robot Friend. I like Poo Choo Train because it's got an arsehole Cartman trying to be nice, and it's also ridiculous. Mr.Hankey the Christmas Poo isn't that weird by South Park standards, and I simply don't like it that much. The original Carol's Mum's a Bitch wasn't even close to making it, since in my opinion the movie version knocks it out of the park in every single way. I honestly don't know why people like Finger Bang so much. I mean, I get that the jokes that the kids other than Kenny are too innocent to understand what they are saying. I just feel like they've done the kids' innocence thing better since this. While I can appreciate this from the very, very, very little anime I've seen, Pokemon, I have seen very little and thus can't appreciate this as much as the people that have seen plenty of anime. This song is kind of funny and will always be relevant in some shape or form, but I do feel as though the song and the episode will become dramatically less funny over time.
So you're one of Yelper's special blessed. You demand a restaurant's very best.
I find it weird that this is the song I like most from the show, because it isn't even sang by many characters in the show. It isn't even sang by a character we know. It does feature a few characters in the song though that were related to the episode around the song. The whole episode built up all these different Yelp critics. The ones that see themselves as people to look up to, the ones that go into way too much detail and yet the score still makes no sense. And then the Cartmans, the assholes using it as a weapon to get free food. So seeing all these different irritating people thinking that everything is all about them getting their comeuppance is extremely satisfying. It's kind of weird seeing Cartman eating a cum-filled burrito is not only not that gross, but gross enough to evoke some reaction, but also a thing you're kind of glad happened. This is what some of the best South Park songs are. Completely ridiculous. This is a song about boogers and cum. This is just proof South Park can make a great song out of anything, and in my opinion this is both their most ridiculous song and best song to date. As much as I want to say that there's no chance a new song could take this off of its #1 podium, this song is from season 19. That's really recent, so I can't be sure if this will be knocked off or not.
Alright, fancy food critic, looks like you've won. Now please enjoy all the burgers. Burgers and cum.
But anyway, that's my list. What your list look like? Cue witty ending joke. Cue witty ending joke. Not only was I not able to come up with a witty joke, I couldn't come up with anything that even resembles a joke. Every time Cartman talks about Amy Schumer talking about her vagina, I lose my fucking mind. Bye, I guess.